Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Dory Marlin. Greg is off tonight. It's been a violent and deadly week in the city of Troy, and it's left city residents looking for answers. Both police and city council members now offering up their solutions. Jennifer LEWKE is live in Troy tonight, and Jen, there's at least one idea that already is off the table.
Yeah, Dory, earlier today, city council members met here at City Hall, and basically they're calling on the mayor and the police chief to consider reinstating the street crimes unit that used to be very prevalent here in Troy. But the chief told me today that plan is a non-starter.
Every year for the last 3.5 or 4 years, I've made the same request that I made yesterday, and that is, can we bring back the street crimes unit?
There are a lot of people who live in Lansingburgh and North Troy who agree with the councilman.
I think that would be good. I think having the state police, more of a state police presence, would also be good.
Frank Hoffay will take whatever added protection he can get.
I got stabbed up here by the abandoned house, like in the middle of the block. You can see my stab wound. It's pretty much healed up now. That was July 5th. Before it got bad. Someone come out behind a parked car in there. It's an abandoned building, and the grass was like this high at the time, and just stabbed me and zoop, ran away.
Troy Police Chief John TEDESCO says he's added patrols. He's got officers and detectives working overtime, but at this point he will not consider restarting the street crimes unit.
The street crimes unit was disbanded the last time we had it because of our issues with over-aggressive tactics and claims of that and being sued in federal court. So until we get to a point where I can at least appoint a supervisor that I'm confident in to control that, I'm not willing to take that leap.
Especially considering recent events, both here locally and nationally. I
don't think the public in the city of Troy, after the Coca-Pelli's incident and the showing we've had, are going to support our officers. I can't put them in that situation. I just can't do it. And I think the mood of the country has changed from the aggressive police tactics that we're seeing in Ferguson, and I don't want that to occur in Troy. And I'm not saying that it would, but I have to, on behalf of the citizens, I have to be able to at least somewhat ensure that I can control that.
And the chief says due to current union regulations, he can't name a leader to run that unit the way he'd like to. So it's off the table, at least for now.
We are working actively to come up with the best possible solutions to eliminate what's going on.
Now, the chief and the mayor both tell me that they have added patrols. Just because they don't have that specific unit doesn't mean there aren't cops on the street. And they are having officers work overtime. Their detectives are working 24/7, and they've actually gotten some state and federal grants to cover some of the cost of that overtime in very specific details to try and cut down on crime here in Troy. In Troy, Jennifer LEWKE, CBS 6 News.